HarperCollins presents Say Everything, a memoir by Ione Skye, read by Ione Skye.
Prologue. I still keep the picture in my Grandma Tilly's black lacquered box in my closet, though it's not as meaningful to me as it once was. It was taken in 1969 on the Isle of Skye in Scotland. The coast is gray, and the wind whips my father Donovan's dark curls. He wears wellies and the softest-looking fur jacket, trimmed with brocade ribbon. My mom Enid wears a tweed skirt and tall leather boots and holds my scowling brother Dono, short for Donovan Jr., on her hip. He was just a baby, and I wasn't born yet. When I was a kid, I thought Mom was pregnant in the picture, with me. She was a former model, in Paris for Oscar de la Renta, and willowy thin, but under her wool turtleneck inside her still flat belly was supposed to be me. That was the story I told myself, the reason I cherished the photo. I'd never met my father, and this had always been the closest thing I had to a family portrait. All of us together in one frame, just this once. "Oh, sorry, no, pussycat," Mom corrected me one day. "We conceived you on the Isle of Skye, but I wasn't pregnant yet in that one. So, no family portrait for me. But I did get a great namesake." The photo ran in a magazine article about Donovan, who is a famous Scottish folk singer known for the hits Catch the Wind, Mellow Yellow, Sunshine Superman, Season of the Witch, and The Hurdy-Gurdy Man, among others. Was he still in love with Mom when they posed on the cliffs that day? I like to think so. They'd met in 1966 at the Whiskey A Go-Go in L.A. She was 21 and Donovan was 20. Mom had dated famous men before. Jim Morrison, Keith Richards, Denny Doherty from the Mamas and the Papas, and most exciting to me, Dudley Moore. But the night she spotted Donovan across the crowded whiskey, that was it for her. The Sunshine Superman, as they called him, swept her off her feet and away to Greece, then London. When she got pregnant with Dono, they moved into a fairy tale house in the English countryside. Mom was born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens, but England was her happy place. As she once told me, sounding uncharacteristically new agey, it was as if I'd lived there in another life. Donovan was happy too, for a spell, chopping firewood and writing poems and songs about their budding family. His album, A Gift from a Flower to a Garden, is pretty much all about that time. In Song of the Naturalist's Wife, you can even hear my brother's first cries. Donovan ticked all the boxes for Mom. Creative, exciting, handsome, and a good provider. She wanted more than anything to be his wife, but he never proposed. By the time I was conceived in Donovan's gypsy caravan on the Isle of Skye, he was already drifting back to his ex-girlfriend, Linda Lawrence. Then my father left Mom for good, having won Linda back from Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones. For a short time after my birth in London, Donovan put Mom, Dono, and me up in a flat, but according to Mom, he was uninterested in helping further except to fly us back to the States. After that, Mom hated to ask him for more help, but she had no job, degree, or childcare, so she swallowed her pride and hired a lawyer to get child support, using her first check to move us into a small apartment in Los Angeles, my first real home. In the end, it was Linda who married Donovan, claiming the rockwife fantasy life Mom had thought was her destiny. The way I always saw it, my father's love had been like the best dream ever, until he waved his hand like a magician and woke Mom up. It was hard to believe something so great could be an illusion. Why trust love if it could vanish into thin air just like that? Part 1. Girlhood. 1. The Bastard, 1973 to 1979.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?